G'day and greetings from Adelaide, South Australia. I'm Alan Carrington and I have the privilege of being the first keynote speaker at your conference this coming weekend. Alan Webber suggested I share with you some more information about what we will be doing on Saturday in our time together. It's at the start of the day, and as I reflected on how I could help you, I asked the age-old start to a change process. Before I start giving you answers, just what are the questions? This great quote from Albert Einstein is helpful.
If I had an hour to solve a problem, and my life depended on the solution, I would spend the first 55 minutes determining the proper question to ask. For once I know the proper question, I could solve the problem in less than 5 minutes.
If in our time together we can identify and define the more important questions on how do we improve our teaching practice when we live stream in an online classroom. I am using the term live streaming in the same way as we used the term synchronous learning in the early days of online education. A connected question is, when we live stream in an online classroom, is the teaching practice any different to teaching face-to-face? Many teachers seem to think there is no difference, and sadly the student learning suffers because the pedagogy is not transferable. So, if the teaching practice needs to change, what are the questions? What are the questions about the needed pedagogy? In this session, we will ask more questions about teaching practice, about learning outcomes, about learning quality, about learning engagement and motivation, about assessment and event structure. We will also spend time looking at the questions of my learning and teaching model, the pedagogy wheel. It's now in version 6 in 20 languages. If you've never seen this before, it has a lot of information on the poster, and its primary objective is to help teachers develop sound pedagogy and integrate the best educational technology and design, the best activities. It's a new version with a complete update of 180 plus apps for each version, each platform. We won't have time in the keynote session to explore the model, but we will look briefly at the 7-module pedagogy wheel one-day workshop. I will show you the 10-minute trailer of the workshop, which is being run at Northwest Missouri State University multiple times this year. I will also introduce you to 4 powerful software programs to help produce very professional educational video. Ecamm Live, which is my favorite, ScreenFlow, Cinemaker, and an amazing edit program called Descript. More of that during our time together. Here is a link to a PDF of the combined platformed pedagogy wheel posters. May I suggest you download this document and familiarize yourself with the many questions it asks. See you Saturday.